Yeah. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dashing, and we back for another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel review. Today we got more Despia content for you guys. For everyone wanting to learn how to play Despia, this is a good video for you. We are learning together, making better plays, avoiding misplays, and all that. So we have 4 replays here, 3 turns and 1 2 turn. Without further ado, let's check out the games. Let's check out the team builder first, or not the team builder. I played so much Pokemon, I'm still saying team builder. Um, so yeah, the deck profile we have here, we're playing against what appears to be Burning Abyss. I've heard of this deck in past tier list videos I would watch on YouTube. They say the deck is like B or C tier. Then it's probably even worse now. It is running DPE though. It has Fusion Destiny. It probably has Verte, right? Yep, Verte here. Double Dark Ruler no more. So the deck does seem like it's built for going second. This looks like a going second deck to me. Double Ruler, Lightning Storm. No Reigeki though. But I guess you don't need Reigeki if you have Lightning Storm. Double Twister. So it sounds like the dude keeps getting played against or matched up versus like skill drained decks and whatnot. Red Reboot as well. That's going to be interesting. So yep, without further ado, let's check out the game. I hope everyone's having a nice day today. It's kind of raining hard here. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but yeah. You know, you got nothing better to do. Might as well make some content, right? Okay, we are going second. We activate Maxi straight off the bat. Someone's Dante, the Traveler. I have no idea what the deck actually does, to be honest with you guys. I've only heard of it. I think I read some parts of it. So he has Verte, he'll eventually have DPE. I do remember him getting the DPE out, but as you can see, we do have Called By on standby, so DPE is not going to be a problem this game. Gets Beatrice, someone's DPE with Verte. So DPE, Beatrice, and then 2 cards. Special summons another card, but we just Ash at that point. We have so much cards. Double Duster, some Polys, Called By, enough Fusion to like summon our whole extra deck basically. Okay, so he gets Snow. Interesting. He gets Snow in the graveyard. So this is one form of interruption. So his interruption is DPE, Snow, and maybe one of these two. I doubt it's both, right? So what do we do here? What's the play? It's hard to say because our hand is so big. We use Aliber, get the Theater, since we already have Branded in red in hand. What does he do? What did he do there? We activate the Theater. Oh, okay, he activates Twin Twister. I see. That's right. He has a few of those, right? Okay. And then he chains. I actually use Comedy. Do I use Comedy? Yep. I use Comedy to protect our backline, but he actually uses DPE instead, hoping that we don't have any fusion cards in hand. Psych, we have 2. Even 3 actually with Branded in red. So yeah, now that DP is in the graveyard, we can just Call By that, and that's not gonna be a problem. Yep, Called By the DPE, so his board is infinitely weaker now. He does make some summoning plays, banishes Aluber. That's fine. We summon Masquerade, get Edge Imp, get those effects running, activate Snow, banishes some cards. It's actually cool. He was able to use the cards from the graveyard to banish instead of the deck. I guess that's how it works, right? From hand, field, or graveyard. Interesting. Alright. So he has a lot of resources to like keep cycling that. He flips us face down, which is fine. We activate Patchwork. Poly, we get our second Masquerade. Yep. He's not going to be able to flip this face down anymore. We go for battle, attack. Attack the Bea. I specifically didn't attack Snow because I didn't want it to it's gonna return anyway, right? It's just gonna return, so we might as well keep it there. And then he'll have to banish another 7 cards which he totally has access to flip our second mask face down if he goes that path. He summons this card, which we go branded opening. Summon the Despia. I probably didn't have to do that, but it is what it is. This is our board. Our board is kind of whatever. It's really just Masquerade punishing his plays. His plays are very limited at this point. Only 1/6. He can only activate one effect more. Does he activate an effect? He summons the unicorn. Okay, he activates the effect to return mask, but we activate Dramature to negate. He pays another 600. Oh, sorry, he could use 2, so now he's limited to none. 400, and then attack the second mask. That's fine. We take 2/5 from the effect. I actually didn't notice, but when the mask gets summoned by its graveyard effect, it could still have the burn, but apparently it has to be fusion summoned to get that effect. So we return it here, which is kind of whatever. We actually turn on our response just in case he summons like access code and attacks with like crazy damage. We go branded opening here just to summon the Chimera. This will allow us to pop all the cards he has left. We still activate our banish cards, get a bit more resources, but that's what happens, right? When you play against the Maxi challenge, it's just inevitable, man. You need to OTK at that turn. If you don't, you're probably gonna lose. So this is the second game. We are playing against Dragon Maid again. So Dragon Link, Dragon Maid. Well, not really. This is more Dragon Maid. This is a Dragon Maid deck. He doesn't have like the striker and whatnot. He does have the seals, but 10 cards for extra deck. I guess that's all he needs, right? He probably doesn't use more. He doesn't have pots or prosperity, something like that. So I guess that's fine. Check out the game, see how that went. Despia does well against these decks that's, you know, not meta as well. For obvious reasons, right? If you're like a rogue deck or something, you're gonna do well against like decks on your level. So we get branded in red since we already have a fusion card. We fusion into Masquerade. Defense position. Sometimes I want to put it in attack position just because it's so easy to summon a beat stick that's, you know, above 2,000 and then just pop it. We go patchwork here, get more resources. Do we summon another one? Oh, we can't. We don't have another Despia card. But we do have branded in red set, so that's gonna be fine. The deck, Dragon Maid, does a lot of activation before it gets rolling. Because look at this, how much life points have we burned already at this point? We already did 3,000. Holy shit. That's like 6, 7, or no, 5, and then 6. Activate seals. Activate makeover. Is he gonna summon like the Sheo? No, he goes house. We go Nibiru, that's fine. He was about to do some shenanigans there. We just go Nibiru. The good thing about this is we can just go branded in red and then offer the 3 for Guardian. Yep. And when we pop the 2, the token as well as the Dragon Maid. Yep, perfect. Amazing play by us. That was amazing plays. We just summon Aluber, get the theater, and then we can just summon more cards. Yep, he just scoops at that point. That would have been interesting if we went second. He would have like a more established board. That would have been a lot harder if that was the case. But yeah, you know, sometimes going first just lets you win the game. It would have been nice to like have a best of 3 with that dude. That would have been interesting. So our third game, we are playing Hero. Double Maxi, 1 Ash. Interesting. 1 called by, so it's like a budget. I don't know why you have 1 called by but 3 droplets. So I guess he values going second a lot. 2 Nibiru's, okay, that's kind of bricky, but you know, you do you. 2 masks, so he has some Dark Law here. Where's the Dark Law? You have Dark Law, right? Yep, Dark Law. And then DPE Verte. Okay, let's check out the game, see how that went. Bro, saying this is only 2 turns, it's probably, if I were to guess how the game ended, it's probably the Maxi challenge as well. If I'm being honest, it's probably just Maxi. We go first. Okay, cool. I kind of want to have a replay of us going second, but I guess we don't really have much of those. We break hard. This is a hard break. Like 10 out of 10. One of the worst cards you could have. The only saving grace is whatever field he has. We are hoping we can... It's heroes, right? You're gonna summon 5 cards. And when you summon 5 cards, we can nib there and trash like the combo. I'm secretly hoping he summons DPE. So, or, you know, activate it when he summons the DPE or something if we're able to out that, but probably not. He could always chain the destruction. Oh, actually, now that I think of it, we have Super Poly, so we can use his DPE to make our own DPE. That's pretty cool. We eventually activate the nib, summon the token. Okay. Let's activate some cards. Dark Calling, he's gonna fusion summon. Yep, summons the Malicious Bane. This card could be problematic. He summons this card. Pops our Mon. Is that exactly what we do? We use Super Poly. Summon DPE using his cards. He goes mask change, and then we pop the target so he can't do the mask. And then we just win. Oh my god. We had a very... You saw our hand, right? We had a very shitty hand, but we still pulled it off. That happens sometimes, right? And it didn't even matter if we went first or second. That would have been... It would have been the same way. So let's check out our last game here. We are playing against Ancient Warriors. I have a vague understanding on how this deck works. I think this is the one where they just summon beat sticks and just attack. So yeah, it's like a worse version of Numeron, basically. Lightning Storms, Regeki, Droplet, Imperms. So yeah, they have like 1 mon into 1 mon, and then they have like a bunch of mons, and then they just attack. That's how it works. So without further ado, let's play the last replay. Let's go! Alright, we're going first again. Our hand is pretty good. Pretty decent, I would say. We go Patchwork, get Poly, and Edge. That's pretty good. He probably doesn't have any Ash. That's good. We get the Theater. I think people tell me that if you have the Summoning, don't get the Theater, get Banded in Red. But I kind of prefer this, which means, you know, we'll probably get to the stage where we'll realize that Branded in Red is better. We get the 2 dragons. Holy shit. How does he play through this? Can he play through this? Okay, and we still have... So we have Ultra Burn, right? It's an Ultra Burn. It's kind of sad that he was able to summon 2 mons without any effects. And then just uses the first effect. Pops 1 of our mask. So you could imagine that would have been an extra 600, an extra 1-2. So we would have had like 4-4 left. Summons our card. This is what's surprising to me about this deck. It's so random how it prompts you to like special summon these cards, especially when Theater is out. It just lets the mons keep coming back. So this comes back, it's banished, it gets summoned again. Bro, he had 4 cards and he didn't do any damage. Holy shit. Looking at our hand here, we can just use Patchwork. in order to get a mon, and then we can probably, I think the at this point my road to victory was Quertis. Where's that mon? This mon, Queritis. So the plan is to use Dramaturge as material, and then it gets summoned, and then we can attack with 2-5 plus 3k. That's 5-5. He would have like 100 left, and then we'll just chip with something. Okay, so we get the patchwork, we get the edge. What do we do here? So we activate, summon Queritis. That's gonna prompt edge as well as Dramaturge. It actually activates this effect that pops our mon, but that's fine because it has an effect, a floating effect, where it can be summoned, as well as, since one of our fusion mons got popped, another jester gets summoned. So this is basically game. We have 1-8, 1-8, that's 3-6 plus 3,000. We just attack over the 0 attack mons. Solid game. It's all about identifying your win cons. Like in my case, that was my only win con. Anything I would have done, it would have complicated the game, prolonged the game, if anything. But that was definitely our best road to victory. I'll show you guys the deck profile for those interested. So this is the deck profile. Pretty standard. Everything's pretty standard as far as like the patchwork engine is concerned. Triple Aliber, double Malicious, 1 ad libitum, 1 Dramaturge. Nib, you could remove Nib, but as you can see, as you saw in some of our games, Nib does put in work from time to time. Double Maxi, double Ash. I think 3 is kind of bricky. Especially, actually both of them, because most of our cards are like light and dark summoning, so I can't even use them as material. Veiler is good since it's light. We can make plays with that. Triple Tragedy, 1 Comedy. What else? The DPE package, double Poly. Triple Opening, 1 Theater. There's the Theater, 2 Branded Opening. These are like our highly tech cards. Like everything is pretty standard. For the most part, pretty standard. But we do have 2 tech cards for anti-Eldritch. Eldritch cries when they see Royal Decree until they like use the graveyard effect or the discard effect of Eldritch. And then Heavy Storm Duster as well removes annoying cards like, you know, Gozen Match. We're actually pretty okay with Gozen Match. The problem is Rivalry. Rivalry, there can be only 1 skill drain. And then the extra deck, pretty standard as well. Very standard. So yep, that's gonna be the video. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.